So just know we're in a veterinarian's office, in Dr. Laura's office.
Which would explain all the noise.
Right, and Wicked is doing great with hearing all these other dogs and seeing cats.
He comes to work sometimes with me and just hangs out, so he's used.
Really?
Yeah, he hangs out up front with us. He's used to being here. Not so used to being poked and prodded by needles and thermometers and stuff.
Yesterday, yeah, he did not like the thermometer. So to the viewer, you can't see much of what I'm doing, but I'm really communicating much on his all the different systems and organs inside. And so I'm looking, his organs are really communicating well, meaning I'm really feeling motility of the organs and mobility of some of the others, which is great, especially for the mesenteric tissue, which is like a tissue that's just wound. I mean, it's kind of like flattish, right? And it's wide and it's throughout everywhere in the cavity. And that is what I'm feeling, that she really broke up it was bound up, right, from all the infection in there. And so I'm feeling good movement in there. And when we can get that to move well, that allows the intestines to function better too. And so much of your immune system is created in the mesenteric cavity. So if the mesenteric tissue, and Dr. Laura, if you're in here, correct me if I'm wrong.
She's not.
Oh, okay.
Leslie might be able to correct you, though.
Okay, that the mesenteric tissue
She's back.
really has a lot of the immune system associated with it. Correct me if I'm wrong, but as I understand viscerally, that the mesenteric tissue really works a lot with the immune system, is very tightly involved with that. And so when the mesenteric tissue is damaged, there's,
well, in the mesentery and all that, you got all your lymph nodes, you got the blood flow in and out. It's going to be seeing all the bacteria and anything from the GI tract first.
Right,
yeah.
Right. And so what I'm feeling now is that the mesenteric tissue is having movement like this. And to me, when that is happening, that's going to allow his intestines to function better. So I think what happened is it was just so kind of like
what we call paralytic ileus.
Thank you, because I had like paralysis going on in
paralytic ileus,
okay,
which means paralyzed GI tract.
And that's what it was yesterday in the beginning, which was like, what is that going on there? So good. See, I can tell you what I'm feeling, then you give me this.
the medical reason.
There you go.
Medical description.
Yeah, and that's really important, because that way you know we're not like making up Bubba Mice's. In Yiddish, that means granny stories. And that helps me to know what I'm feeling, right? But I also go in and I ask, and I really have a strong sense of what it is. But see, all of this is going to help his immune system, which she cleaned up with all the mesenteric tissue, because again, like she said, the lymph, the blood, everything that goes to the organs cleans out the body, and then his body will do what we call self-correcting, right, or self-correction.
Something I failed to mention when I was saying that he's a 7-year-old kitty cat is that he's also a 21-pound kitty cat.
And
Yes, you are.
and you had said when a cat is really large like that there's
They
a
can
problem
go
with
into
it.
liver failure quickly if they stop eating. So that's why it's important to get him to start eating.
Right, it's a type of ketosis that the liver starts to break itself down and
Right.
creates ketosis, which is poison that goes through there. Yeah, so
So if we can't get him eating here, we're gonna put a feeding tube, which I'd rather not do.
well, I think that I would be curious to see what happens once he gets a good poop. Right? Once he gets a good poop and that poop comes out, that he may be able to go, okay, you know what, now I can put food in.
Yeah.
You know how we are?
Yeah.
Right? There's too much in there and you're like, oh, no, you're backed up. Yeah, but you're not backed up here. But it
Yeah.
doesn't matter. It's something
Still
about
feel
it
it,
dulls
yeah.
out the system to not want to put more food in. But I hear what you're saying. And then let me know if you want me to bring my food. I completely forgot. Yeah. Is that enough? Is it enough? Is it enough? Ooh, really big things. Really big things.
He likes to give kisses. What do you think, Wicked?
And I think that I can try to come back this afternoon and do a little tuner-upper.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Say goodbye.
Say goodbye.
Wicked! Kitty, kitty, kitty! He's like, I'm asleep. There's those eyes.
This is good.